With the advent of electronic media, traditional publishers may be relieved at this verse, Ecclesiastes 12 verse 12, of making many books, there is no end. Oh well, there's hope for publishing. Online content is not going to destroy books. We have it on good authority here in the Word of God. And then students in particular, as they keep on reading this verse, they can really resonate with this verse as well. Much study wearies the body. That's how Ecclesiastes 12 verse 12 goes on. Of making many books there is no end, and much study wearies the body. As the teacher wraps up his book of Ecclesiastes, he is pointing to one more vanity of vanities. He has thought about wealth and reputation and fame and family and work and money all being meaningless. But now, ironically, as he completes his book, he observes that even books are wearisome. It's brilliant. It's almost as if he's sort of closing off the possibility of somebody coming back to him and saying, yeah, all of that's meaningless, but that was a terrific book. You really did well with that book. That book's going to last forever. And he just sort of finishes off and saying, no, I'm not even going to think that this is meaningful. If this is just life under the sun, then even this book that we're reading 3,000 years later, he's going to say, no, it's nothing. It doesn't actually last beyond the grave. It is vanity of vanities. And so really what this verse is saying to us, look, if you have invested in words, in books, in study, then even that is a vanity of vanities. The world does not need another paperback. The world does not need another blog. The world does not need another hot take on the issues of today. Really, the teacher is telling us that looking for books, looking for human wisdom to answer all things is not really going to cut it. Not when the grave beckons. But the verse above gives us some hope. There are words that actually are meaningful. Verse 11, Ecclesiastes 12 verse 11, the words of the wise are like goads, their collected sayings like firmly embedded nails given by one shepherd. You see, there is a good shepherd whose wisdom does not simply puff us up. His wisdom deflates all our bubbles and gives us true direction. Even if it's painful, a goad is like an animal prod that a shepherd uses. Well, Christ guides us with these goads, and he guides us into all truth, even if it's painful. Like a shepherd, he has a rod and a staff to both prod us and comfort us. So what do we need in order to move forwards in our Christian life? Do we need a new book, a bestseller, a popular blog, a podcast? Do we need to attend that life-changing conference? Oh, much study wearies the body, says the teacher. What we really need is so much more mundane and yet so much more powerful. Of the making of books there is no end, and much study wearies the body. But there is an eternal word that stands firm throughout the ages. The word of Christ is how the great shepherd pastors us. So then, although all other human books might come and go, there is a word to guide us. Therefore today, Colossians 3 verse 15, let the peace of Christ rule in your heart. Since as members of one body you are called to peace, and be thankful, letting the word of Christ dwell in you richly.